Welcome back to the channel, and for those whose it is for the first time, can't get my words out, whose it's for the first time, welcome. Yes, today it's Kinder Scout part 2. I'm going for it again. There are a number of routes to the summit, but I'm going to be going on the same route I did before, because that's the route I tried and didn't quite make it. So this time, you know, I want to get that one chalked off. So yep, it's a nice warm day. There's not much wind down here, but I suspect it's going to be pretty breezy up there. So yes, I've got one or two additions to this trek which I didn't have before. I've got a pair of walking poles on the side there, which I'll get out later. And I've also, if I remember rightly on my last one, the boots I was wearing before, you could feel every rock underneath my feet. It was awful, painful. So I've got some boots, some new leather boots. I'll just show you. Yep, I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, so yeah, new boots, tracking poles. Are they going to make a difference? That is the big question. Yeah. So, with the clear aim of today's adventure is to do a wild camp when I get to the top. I'm just glad the sun's not right out. It's hiding behind the clouds a bit. Oop. I'll just come over this side. There's a car coming and a jogger. I'm just approaching. If you saw me first attempt at Kinder Scout, I came to a point where I felt like I couldn't go any further because it just looked a bit too dodgy. I'm just approaching it now. I'm feeling quite positive. I'm not worried because I know I did it before, and when I did it before, it wasn't that problematic. It wasn't as bad as I thought. So I'm looking forward to just a little bit of giving myself a good 10-minute, quarter of an hour breather, get this pack off, give my shoulders a rest, have a drink of water or something. Whew. Oh. Well, that bit what got me stuck last time, and I had that like panic, I went over it quite nicely. It's hard in terms of you got the stepping up is quite big. So with a big pack on your back, you've got to be a bit careful on keeping your balance and that. But yeah, I came, I saw, and I conquered. Oh, puffing like a good one. Well, I've got where I got to last time. This is there or thereabouts. 50 metres or something. But yeah, this is where I got to before. My legs are good, my legs are feeling strong. Just need a bit of a break really, just for me energy. Have a drink of water, get some energy, and then I'll traverse that that bit. Yes, that was hard work. It's amazing how easy you forget how hard things was or are. But yeah, I'm hoping that's the hard bit over with. But I just got a funny feeling it's not. I'm just gonna, there's a bit of a stone slab up this way. I'm gonna take me rucksack off and have a proper rest. The sun's gone in, so it's much cooler than it was when I was down there. Oh. Ooh. I'm just taking a break and I'm getting attacked by midges. Honest to God, soon as you stop, they just swarm you. So all I can see is like little midges around my head and that. Fortunately, I've got one of these midge nets. I can't feel them crawling on my face, so it must be keeping them off. But there's absolutely bloody loads. So I'm glad I've got my synthetic base layer on anyway, because that's, you know, keeping them off my skin. And the same with my legs. Look, all on my hands, bloody things. Yay! I'm on the top of Kid the Scout. I did it. That last bit though, I didn't look back. I was just focusing on the next step forward. And to be honest, I was shitting myself. And although in reality I didn't need now to be frightened of, it was just the fact that we're high. Anyway, I'm here. Now I've just got to find a place to camp now. What views, eh? Although I've got a funny feeling that we might be hit with the clag at some point. But there's wind up here, which means I'm not going to have any problems with midges, I don't think. There's a bit of a drop here with the wind coming across here. I'm just wondering whether I can get hitched down here. Oh, I think that's perfect. There's plenty of poops about. What about here? Oh, here, he's just fine. Ooh. Yep. I think just here. It's a bit lumpy bumpy, and there's a few sheep's tails about. But it's dry. It's dry sheep's tail, and we've got the wind's coming over this way, and I'm protected by this. No, I think this is fine. brew's absolutely gorgeous. It was like half a litre of tea. I used virtually all the water in the GeoPress. Yeah. I thought, I want a brew. I want a bloody good one as well. Yeah. I can't believe I'm up here, to be honest. I really pushed myself at the end there. But you know, you don't get anywhere unless you push yourself, do you? You got to go beyond your push them boundaries. And yes, so I've got myself all pitched up. The ground is quite flat, but this end is just like going up a little bit. So yeah, it's all a bit twisted a bit, you know, like the tent isn't completely flat. The inner tent is flat, is nice, but it's a bit lumpy and bumpy around the edges and that. So there's a big gap under the outer tent here, down there, but I've got my rucksack just laid on its side, so that, you know, trying to minimise a bit of draft down there. Yeah, and I'm all sorted. It's gone. I was quite surprised with the time, actually. I thought it would probably be 7:30, but it's 8:50 now. It's not took me to, obviously it's not took me 8:50 here. I think I've been here about, what, maybe an hour now out, or 3/4 of an hour. I think I got up here around about 10 to 8, I think it was. So, and it's a bit of breezy. It's not as warm as it was when we set off. I was kind of expecting it to be a bit breezy and a bit cold up here. I've put my Danish Endurance merino wool base layer on. I've put it on top of my synthetic layer, because that dries quite easily with my body temperature anyway. When it comes to sweat, my body tends to dry it off quite well. So I've got 2 base layers on up here. It's not claggy, but the views aren't that great at the moment. A bit misty, not close in mist, but you know, when you look out and you look across the little villages and all the rest of it, it's just all a bit cloudy over there. So it's like 9 o'clock now. I'm having this brew. To be honest, I'm not really that hungry. However, gonna have to have something to eat, because I'll just, in the middle of the night, I'll go, I'm hungry, I want something to eat. So after I've had this brew, get on with my tea. Tonight's tea, it is a curry, but you probably saw it when I was emptying the bag, the rucksack. It's a chicken tikka with rice, but it's the Wayfarer. It's one of those it's not a freeze dried. It's already cooked. So I'm just pushing it. You can't see me very well. Just pushing it down as much as I can. And then I'm going to have to bend it like that. And then pop it in there when the water's boiling. Oh, I think it's going to get claggy. I don't care. I'm on the top of Kinder Scout and I'm camping. Yay! That's all I'm bothered about. It's God, it's just absolutely incredible. I know I keep going on and that, but it's just, for me, it is absolutely incredible. Let's get this going. It's a bit claggy. Could have done with a bit of hot water in, but I wasn't going to use that. Alright, give it a try anyway. That's not bad. Clacky, but the taste is nice. It's going to fill in all anyway. Definitely tastes the tikka. Like I said, the only problem is if it need just a splash of hot water and just to loosen it up a bit. Would I have it again? Probably. I won't bad that. Tea done, eaten, and tidied away. I think it's raining a bit. I better get my sleep system together, ain't I? Got a new one today. My old closed cell phone mat is no longer. It was only a cheapie. It just started tearing, and so it had to go. So I've got a new closed cell phone mat now on the bottom, just to protect my pad from puncture. So yeah, it's not to keep the cold coming through the ground, from the ground. It's just purely to protect the pad. It was only a cheapie. It's one of those fold ones, those instead of rolling. It's like yeah, it's like concertina, you know. So yes, that's what we've got on the bottom. Closer format. We've got the pad is the Thermarest Neo Air X-Therm. It's a winter it's a deep winter pad, but it's the only pad that I've got. So this is going to definitely keep the cold from getting through from the ground. And then on the top, I've got my mountain equipment bivvy bag, and inside my the mountain equipment bivvy bag is just to, if we get any condensation or clag during the night and if it gets in the tent, it's just to keep, again, it's just a protector, it's just to keep me sleeping bag dry. My sleeping bag is the Alton Goose Down sleeping bag. It's got a Goose Down rating of 850. Its extreme temperature is -10, but comfort rating is around about -5, something like that. I've slept in -4, -5 with it, and it was absolutely fine, absolutely great. And that's it. I don't bring a pillow. What I do is I've got my fleece, and I just roll it up and into a pillow shape, and that'll be it. That's my sleep system. For those who've been following me for quite a while, you know, we'll probably phased off there for a little while, like, you know, made a cup of tea or something, because there's nothing really new. So yeah, got a bit of rain, which is good. It'll be an early-ish morning. And then hopefully we'll have a reasonable weather, and we can carry on with the trail. I'll finish those other 5 miles off. Yep. So anyway, unless anything happens, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, it's a bit hot. Let that cool down a little bit. Good morning. Had a cracking sleep last night. Yeah, but we must be under a flight path, because by where the aeroplane's coming low, so it's loud. Must have heard around about half a dozen plus aeroplanes going over above. Yeah, it's quite claggy outside. Not real claggy, but just a little claggy. Visibility is not that great. Just having a case of having a Warburton's waffle, Belgian waffle, when we brew. That's breakfast this morning. And once I've had that, the case is just getting packed away and get going. Oh, that's better. So I'm going to get me hamburger tea down me, and my Belgian waffle, and I'll see you when we're packed up. Well, I'm all packed up, cleared away. As you can see, no trace left apart from a bit of flat grass, and it looks like this has been a popular pitch, because I found a couple of pegs buried into the ground. Yes, so it gets used quite a lot. Because it's really claggy, I've decided to just go back the way I came, because I mean, it's pointless, isn't it? Because there's no views to be had going the other way, which would have been the bonus and the motive for going that way. I'll see you when I get down the bottom. Well, I'm back in my car, and it's the end of another one. I enjoyed that. It was scary at times, but I enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, please. It really does help to grow the channel, and drop us a comment. Tell us what you think, and share amongst your friends. That's, you know, we don't often say that, do we? Share, you know, if you've enjoyed it, share it amongst your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already, because it'd be great to have you on board, and so I'm able to do bigger and better things, bring better content. So that's it for another day. So without further ado, I'll see you.